Hey everybody, Geology Jr. here for yet another rock hunting adventure. And at first glance, it doesn't look like we got much. But there's a reason why I'm calling this Agate, and more Agate Part 2. So we're just going to pan down here to the ground. And I've never seen anything like this. There's agate all over the place. It is just literally all over. There's one piece I saw before I started talking to you guys, and I lost it. It almost resembled a limb cast. Hopefully I can find it. But just the amount of rock that is, of agate that's here. Here's that one there. That one there. You're not going to find this location on any rock counting book or any rock counting map or any public information. You're not going to find this. Wow, look at that. You're not going to find this place anywhere near a road or major highway or population center. Let's come over here and pick up a few over here. This place is incredible and very hard to get to. And that's why there's still agate all over the ground. And it has not been destroyed by the general public yet. I see something down here. It's going to be incredible. So we'll take this one here. No, he won't. Too thin to work. Here's another one that's really thin. But I saw this one. Look at that. Mrs. Jaws Jr., look at this one. Is that a piece of pet wood? And we're finding petrified wood here, which we believe that could be a piece of one right there. There's jasper here, which we're walking over because it's, you could do something with, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to see what different types of material we can find. And that's an impressive one. I'll be sure to include this one on a future video when I do the stuff to clean up from our trips. So that's all we're doing, is just out walking around. No shovels, no axes, no picks, no digging tools whatsoever. We're just bending over, picking stuff up. We've probably got some of the best calisthenics exercises going on imaginable, because we're walking a few steps, bending over, all the way down, picking up, standing back up. Who could ask for a better exercise routine? And the view is better than going to the gym. So see, there's that piece there, another piece there. Okay, I've got a unique one. Boreodal on the inside, with some druzy sparkling in there as well. This could have actually been a geode at one time. It's a solid piece with the hollow core. But just a sample of what we're getting out here. This one here will never see the tumbler. I may do some work to shine up that flat edge, but clean it up and call it good. Okay, the Mrs. Jaws Jr. had to call me over to her. Dirty still. This will be another one to look at when it's cleaned up. But yeah, there is material all over the place. You can truly be selective on picking this stuff up. And we're not taking much out of here. We're just gonna take some for our collection to work, to make stuff a little bit more pretty. And we may be back at a later time. And this petroleal agate was just all found within a few minutes, just by walking around. In addition, look at that monster piece. Water lines. This is not rock hounding. This is agate collecting. Like I said, agates, agates, and more agates. Agates all over the ground. Doesn't matter where you look. There's one there, another one there, that one there, that one there, another one. Does not matter where you look. And for some people, this is a once-in-a-lifetime find. It pretty much is for us too. We feel that way. But the key is, I sit down and I spend my evenings doing research and studying the heck out of places. And sometimes we just go off of a gut feeling and go for a walk, end up in places like this. That's what you got to do. Get off the beaten path, go someplace. Let's analyze this piece. It's got some faint water lines on it. For around here, for one this size, it's fairly thick. Has a flat bottom. But when I turn it over to look at that flat bottom, look at that texture. Never seen a texture like that before. And there's what it looks like straight on. Never have seen a texture like that before. Very cool. And we're here just picking up the unique ones like this. And the colors and the shading. Even if they're big ones, I may not be picking them up. See that one there? It can stay. This is an opportunity where you've got a chance to be very picky off of what you collect. And that's what we're doing. Because there's so much here. There's no way you could collect it all. And the only way to walk around and experience more of it is by being picky off what you're going to collect. There's a pink one down there. Here's another one with water lines. But look at this right here. The ones that you see right here. There's more agate here in this small area than there is regular rock. More there, more there. Here's another one. So this place is truly special. That's an agate. It's got some plume in it. So that's yet another real special one. And you're just seeing me reach down here and pick this stuff up. I have no idea how big these are or how small they're going to be. Another real flat-edged piece. But you know, when we go somewhere else and we only find a few small ones like that, I'm probably going to be just as excited as I am now, because I truly enjoy getting out and finding this material. This here is actually tough because it's overwhelming. I'm looking through here and that's all I see is agate laying all over the ground. It is overwhelming. Tough problem to have for a rockhound. Okay, it's taken me about 5 minutes to calm down so I can talk and share this with you the way it needs to be shared. So we're going to start down here. Nothing spectacular for around here, but it's getting a little bit bigger. That's a nice acceptable piece. We've got another waterline one over here. That's very acceptable. So we're going to stand up and walk over this direction here. And we're going to stand here and look at this for a few minutes. Let the heart rate go back down because it starts to rise as soon as I stand here. Okay, get down here on my knees. And let's take a look at this guy here. Wow, wow, wow. And let's come up here. Oh, let's pick up this little piece of petrified wood first and set that in front of it. That little guy there. Then let's go ahead and pull this one here out, the little brother. Look at the crystals on that, the quartz crystals on that. With the red iron staining going down in between there. Now, apologize for any heavy breathing that's happening. I hope you understand. I'm excited, to say the least. This is why we're just taking our time walking around and not trying to pick everything up, which is impossible. Take your time, be selective, and it's going to be amazing what we find. Okay, we are sitting here looking at some agate still sitting and mounted on the host lava rock. That is not coming off. That is still embedded in it. Behind it, you see a lot more. In another water line, but see, just sitting right here. Another small water line. But yeah, just sitting right here. Finding all kinds of stuff. But this is real interesting because the water that's has the silica in it fills in these holes, and erosion breaks away the softer lava rock and exposes the agate. And that's why we have so many weird and odd shapes. I'm just sitting here looking, and there's just so much. But I'm going to bring this one to an end right here. So just remember, everyone's life is an adventure. Then there's mine, kind of overwhelmed with too much agate on the ground. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya.